Hey guys, it's Amy and welcome to my channel and to another Sims 4 building video. I am really excited to be building here for you today, and actually I'm going to be honest, I'm always excited to be building in The Sims 4. However, today this particular build is really kind of a treat. I'm definitely something I've never done before, and my friend Lou had asked me to be a part of a very large group collaboration. There's 12 of us who are going to be rebuilding all of the worlds in The Sims 4. And so we are starting in New Crest, and every world is going to have its own theme. So New Crest is has the theme of ancient Rome or Greek, and I knew instantly that I was going to be doing a ancient Roman house for two reasons. The first of which is my friend Lou lives in Italy, so I thought this would be kind of cool. Typically, we've done several collaborations in the past, and the collabs that we've done have always kind of been more of a modern type of house or a American suburban type of house or something like that. So this is definitely something that I've never done before, completely out of my comfort zone. And the second reason why I wanted to do a Roman style house is because my ancestors are from Sicily, so I am like 50% almost Italian. And so yeah, I was really excited to do this style of house. Definitely something I've never done before. And I always feel like it's important when you're building to do things in every build that you've never really done before. And so the first thing that you'll notice that I've never used before are these super tall walls, the like tallest level wall that you can get. And I don't know, one of the reasons I don't like using them is because, and you'll see in the video, it's sometimes hard to get a really good camera angle because the walls are so tall. However, I just feel like it looks really nice, and I really wanted to use those archways that you had seen me put on the front of the house. And I don't know if they would work on the middle height wall. I honestly don't remember, but I just feel like it looked really nice with the third level height, so that's why I use them. Right now I'm just kind of adjusting the roof, and you can see I use this ugly black color. I do go around and change the color and the wallpaper. I kind of just have this generic white and the black roof, and it just kind of helps me kind of focus on the other details and not necessarily the walls and the roof exactly at this point in time. But yeah, you'll see me kind of fix those in a little bit. I've placed some windows, and this was really kind of hard because I wanted this build to be as close as it could to true ancient times. However, I also wanted it to be functional for The Sims. So if you download this house, I didn't want it to not be able to work right or look right. So it was kind of hard to find that good cross or mix between the two. So these windows, I don't really think they would have in ancient times. However, I think they go well with the big arch doors that I have. So that's why I kind of kept them. And there's not really a whole lot of things that you can find that would be suitable for ancient times anyway. So that was kind of a hard thing to do as well. So this is the second thing that you'll notice that definitely in ancient Rome, I'm sure they didn't have pools like this. However, again, I just feel like this lot was one of the larger ones, and I had room back here, and I didn't really know what to put back here other than a pool just to kind of fill up some area. So I made it really pretty though. I put lots of plants and things around there. You'll notice that when I do the furnishings, I try to use a lot of wood and stone and things like that that I think that they would typically have back in those times. And another thing that I was excited to use, if you have the Get Together expansion, there are those, I don't even know what to call them. I guess it would be like the or ruins. It looks like there was pieces of walls or buildings that kind of fell apart, which obviously I think goes perfect with this particular house. So there's that little fence off of that's going to go towards the backyard, and you'll see me kind of work on that in a little bit. And I was really excited to do that because it was just pieces of like furniture. I don't even know if you want to call it furniture, like decor that I've never used in any of my builds before. And again, it just goes really well with this particular house because it's kind of my idea behind it is that this house was obviously in ancient Rome, but then the Sims kind of bought it and tried to fix it up a little bit. And so that's why it kind of has a little bit of a updated modern feel. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, but that's kind of the idea that I was going behind this. So this particular room that I'm working on now is the courtyard. And it's, even though there's walls surrounding the entire room, I guess, it's technically outside because there's no roof above it. And off of the courtyard, there was typically all these rooms that were opening up off of it. So you'll see there's like a small hallway. There's opening up to the living room, to the dining room, and to this major long hallway that you'll see me furnish in just a little bit. But yeah, I think this room ends up turning out really nice. And one of the things I added that I don't think you see now, but you'll see in the screenshots, is like these, I don't even know what they're called, like trellis type things. And I put them over the bench area there, which looks really nice in the end. And again, you'll see that in the screenshot. So this is kind of what I was talking about earlier with like the ruined pieces. So I don't really know how to describe them, but you can see like the stairs I kind of put off to the side. So it just is supposed to look like at one point this was part of the building and it collapsed, and maybe these pieces are super heavy and like they just kind of left it there and didn't really like weren't able to clean it all up. And I do add those kind of ruined pieces all the way around the house. I just don't show it all on camera because it takes like a lot of time to do that. And so I just edited that part out of the video. Also, you can see now I have chosen a color and fixed the roof color. So this looks more like, again, ancient Rome times. And then I'm adding a whole bunch of the vines and the ivy, which I think ends up making it look more older and kind of set in that time. And I do go around and again add these vines and ivy things in pieces to pretty much the whole exterior and at some points in the interior as well. However, again, I don't show that just to kind of simplify the video and save some time, but I think you end up seeing it in some of the video parts later when I'm kind of turning the camera around. And so like right now you can kind of see some of it. And you see it in the screenshots at the end as well. So one of the things I found when I did some research is typically in the front of the house, they would have like little shops and like stores. And so this is obviously not functional. This is a residential lot, but the idea behind these two little rooms in the front is just to be like a little like storefront or shop. So this is kind of like supposed to be a little bakery or something like that. Again, obviously not functional and you wouldn't see those particular items in ancient Rome. However, it's just supposed to be the concept behind of it that is there, I guess. So this is the front door, and this room that you're walking into is called the atrium, which the house would typically have like a little trough, which is supposed to be that like fountain or pool, and that would collect all the water that would be used in the house for bathing or like bathroom purposes, I guess. Off of the atrium is probably one of my favorite rooms in this house, which is this huge long corridor hallway. I used the half tile pieces to make it look like this was like a mosaic, which is supposed to be true to the times. And there's just like two different, it's the same tile but just a different color, which just kind of gives it a really nice look. And then I used a couple other pieces to make it just like this really pretty tile, and you'll see it in the screenshots a little bit in the end, and I think it just looks so nice and pretty and like very rich looking for, obviously this is supposed to be for a wealthier sim family. Off of the atrium and kind of connecting that hallway is a study type room, and this is probably, again, not realistic to ancient times. I did put a computer in this room, so other than the computer, there's no real electronics. I guess I did throw in a clock in the atrium room. which probably wouldn't be true to that time, but there's no TVs, there's no stereos, there's nothing like that, but there is quite a few fun things to do. There's a chess table and obviously the computer. There's a couple different bookcases, so I'm sure your Sims could get their fun level, and of course, if you wanted to, you can always add a TV if you downloaded this. Off of, again, the atrium are some of the living quarters for the Sims of the house. So there's three kind of smaller bedrooms. I mean, these are kind of small bedrooms for me. At least the two on the end. The middle one is probably an average size bedroom for me, but there's not really a lot of there's no toys. There's nothing really for kids in this house. And there's no real clutter or a lot of pictures. I definitely tried to make those rooms look pretty basic and not really a lot of detail in them. This is another room, yeah, off of the atrium, which is just kind of like a small living area. Of course, I added a bar because I do that in most of my houses. And you can see a bathroom off in the corner. That would be like the main bath for the other three bedrooms in the house. And these stairs are going to lead up to kind of like a loft master bedroom. So this is something that I would think would maybe be the addition part of the Sims if they bought this house and then they kind of made the addition. They had like a larger family and they just added this on. And it's kind of nice because there's like a balcony that looks over the atrium, which I think is really cool. And you see a screenshot of that in the end, and I think it looks really pretty. So we are now off of the courtyard, which is again going to have many rooms leading off of it. So there's this little hallway off of the courtyard which leads to the slave quarters. So two small bedrooms, and they have a shared bath. Of course, you can always, if you have a large family, I think, okay, so this house would sleep 6 Sims, or it has 6 bedrooms. So, but there's 2 double beds, so it would definitely fit a very large family. And then there's 4 bathrooms. So this is like another little living area off of the courtyard, and there's that door that leads to yet another full bathroom. So that I always like one thing when I make all my videos, I always say I need to have plenty of bathrooms. This second level up here, I actually left blank on purpose, so you can really add another bedroom if you needed, or like a workout studio, or some kind of crafting area. You can really do whatever you want up there. I didn't furnish it on purpose because I just wanted to leave it blank, I guess. Very quickly, you saw me complete the dining room, and now we are on to the final room of the house, which is the kitchen. And again, I didn't really put a lot of clutter, definitely the least cluttered kitchen I've ever made in The Sims. However, I do put a few things, not too much. I tried to use, I love these cabinets that came with the Parenthood pack. And so I use those, and then there's no like microwave or coffee pot or anything like that, but I do put like a couple kitchen utensils just to kind of make it look a little lived in. So we're finally onto the screenshot. So you can see all of the ivy and the vines that look really nice, I think, from all the different angles. And now kind of going off to the side of the house, you can see the pool area, and now back in the back side of the house. So I did make this video, I had the laundry day pack, so I did add a clothesline and one of those manual like washing station things in the back by that ruined area, which I think looks nice. So this is kind of walking in from the front. You can see the atrium, and the bedrooms are going to be off to the side. Another thing about the atrium is it would be kind of like a waiting area for the Sims when they were having like their meetings. They would have their clients kind of wait in the atrium. So they would usually have it well decorated with some really nice pieces. So there's that statue thing that is like 12,000 simoleons or something like that. That's in the front. So that's kind of the concept behind that. Obviously, I'm kind of showing you some screenshots of the bedrooms. And then this is that one little living room area off of the atrium. And I like that painting that's in the back. It kind of looks like it was in like ancient Rome, which I thought was kind of cool. These stairs are going to go up to the master bedroom, and there's actually a bathroom. You don't see me do any of the bathrooms, but there's a bathroom down in that living room area as well. So that was one of the 4 bathrooms. This is looking out from the master bedroom down into the atrium, so you can see those like bedrooms and stuff. And my favorite shot, the corridor with the really pretty tile. I really love that. I think it looks so pretty. And then I don't know if they would necessarily have a fireplace like that back then. However, I just like the idea of having a fireplace in my houses. So I added that again, maybe like a modern kind of a thing that they added when they kind of upgraded the house. And the pool area, I think looks really pretty, and I would definitely be spending a lot of my time there if I lived in this house. So that's why I kind of have a lot of the screenshots of it. I think it looks really pretty. And again, you can see I added the laundry day clothesline in the ruined area. And this is another one of my favorite parts just because you don't get to use those items very much. So I was excited to do those. And this is then the courtyard and the center of the house. And again, there's two like balcony areas that are on the upstairs of that back part that you kind of look down into the courtyard, which I thought looks really nice. And now we're on to another secondary living room area where just kind of have some relaxing time. There's a chess table and a bookcase. And again, that door is going to lead towards a bathroom. And it's kind of nice because there's no real doors in most of the house. It's just kind of like open with all those arches, which I was so happy. I think it looks really nice. Another one of my favorite shots, looking down from the second level to the courtyard below. And now we are into the dining room. This is again off of the courtyard, so looking in, it would just be so pretty, I think, to sit there and have like your meals with your family. And finally on into the kitchen, which again is very plain for me. There's definitely not a lot of detail in here, but that's just kind of going back to how I feel like ancient times would be. And then again, a nice picture of that long corridor, which is going to connect like the different sections of the house. And we are into some floor plans. So it just kind of makes more sense if you wanted to try to rebuild this house for yourself or just kind of see the layout, you can do that. I want to tell you that I have checked out some of the other builders in the collab and they have amazing channels. So I've slowly been checking them out one by one. So make sure to check out the description box because I will have the link to all of their channels so you can see those. There's already a couple videos that have been posted, so I've already checked them out and they are absolutely amazing. And don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. If you liked it, please let me know. A couple more screenshots here at night. This is another view of the atrium, which I think looks so nice, and the pool. And then I think I get one more of the courtyard. And yeah, so I think we're pretty close to the end of this video. I hope you all liked it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all back again next time. Bye bye, guys.